Alex Ovechkin has gone 0 for the month of December, 13 straight without a goal. 3 games longer than his previous personal worst drought. Still stuck on 5 goals for the season. Craig, if you were 100% certain that he eventually would pass Gretzky's mark of .894 before the start of the season, what's your percentage of confidence now that he's almost gone completely absent over the last month?
100%, Gino, because I'm not basing it on a short-term evaluation. Yeah, still, Gino. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. I said 100%.
All right.
You asked the question, I answered it. The bottom line is, you know, what he's done in his career from the day he entered this league, you think I'm going to dismiss all of that? Not a chance. This player is arguably the best goal scorer we've ever seen in the game to this point in time. And so, yeah, he's struggling. He's struggling in a massive way. He looks sluggish. He doesn't look like he's moving at the same pace that he would move at. Doesn't seem to have the same vim and vigor that he played with. That's okay. Now what you have to do if you're Alexander Ovechkin, you have to understand where you're at in this career. We're all going to hear about aging curves and a decline and everything. Until I see more evidence of a longer-term decline, I'm 100% confident he'll break the record. Because like a lot of players, you have to adjust your game. And I think that's where Alexander Ovechkin finds himself right now, adjusting his game to the players around him, adjusting his game to where he's at age-wise and where his physical conditioning is at.
All right, so you don't think he's lost his scoring touch. That's pretty obvious. So then what kind of adjustments can he make to compensate for his lack of speed and get him back to being more productive like the old Ovi?
I believe that he has to change his training. And like older players, when they get to this stage, why would you change anything if you're Alexander Ovechkin when you've had this much success? But now you're confronted with it. And I think that he has to look at changing that type of training to allow him to move with the vim and vigor. I saw with Jerome McGinley. He dropped weight to become quicker. Timo Solani, during the lockout of 04-05, rehabilitated himself. He'd had injuries. He got healthy. We all thought Timo was done when he played in Colorado that year. He came back and was a really productive player for a number of years after that. I believe that Alex Ovechkin has to change the way that he trains and the way that he prepares himself to go and play at this stage of his career. That's just reality. And I believe that Alexander Ovechkin can and will do that, just like I'm 100% confident he will break Gretzky's record. To Jamie McLennan's point, it might be a little bit longer time frame right now. He's breaking it.
All right, but talk about longer time frame. He's on a pace to score 15 this year. If that is indeed his new annual pace, and that's still out there, he'll need 4 more seasons after this one to break Gretzky's mark. That means he'd have to play until he's 42, and that would not be a pretty picture.